Hey, how are you? It's me again, Virginia Casano, Realty Executive, South Cities. Another guest, another man this time. His name is Marcus. Very stylish, unique, different name. The last name is an I-Maris, Jags, Hacks, I don't know.
Well, it's Hackes.
Okay, please, Marcus.
And it's spelled in French. It's Jacqueus. So I answered to both.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for the clarification. Okay, well, another guest, a very special topic. Last year, I covered a little with Martin from our office explaining, but here we have the experts. So who's the best person to share all these details? Marcus represents a company named
Exchange Resources Incorporated.
That has been on the market for?
We have been in business for now going on 26 years.
Oh, wow. Wow.
And we devote ourselves specifically to the 1031 exchange, the tax deferred exchange.
I mean, it's not hard to remember, but it's 1031 exchange. What is this about?
Right.
Please.
The whole exchange. So we are what are known as qualified intermediaries, the accommodators for conducting the 1031 exchange, which is for tax deferral of capital gains, right? Not so you can avoid the taxes, but so that you can pay them later.
Yeah, that's what we were very clear with Martin last year, that you're not going to avoid the taxes, but because you defer, it gives you more room to reinvest. We are going to talk a little more later, but why should people, and this is something that we need to be very clear, Marcos, because people don't see, okay, people say, okay, I have to pay the IRS. Okay, we understand, we all do. But when you don't do a 1031 exchange,
What happens?
speaking about money, it's a chunk of money.
Right.
It could go, if you sell a property without using the 1031 exchange tool, it could hit you up to 50%.
Yes, you would be left with 60% of your gains being able to be used. The rest would have to go to
California and IRS.
Well, California. What I need to clear up from the very beginning, because we're talking to investment owners. This does not apply to the primary residence homeowner.
Yeah, and not only that, let me clarify, because a lot of people tell me, okay, I have my primary residence, okay, but I have a second property.
Got it.
That is a vacation home.
Well, we can qualify. So let me just back up and give you some definitions of what the 1031.
Not all together, because why don't we go into the next video, just specific for the properties?
Got it.
Anything else you want to clarify before we jump into the other section?
That you're going to, if you're an investment owner of investment property, and that can include multi-units, it can include single-family residence, commercial property, it can include vacant land. And you
very important, vacant land. Okay.
Having the need to sell it, you need to talk to a CPA to see what your capital gains taxes are going to be on those properties that are not primary residence. They get taxed heavily, like you were just referring to.
Yeah,
they get a lot of taxes. Yeah. And they're merciless with their taxes.
No, and let me clarify something. That's why I bring in the specialists, because people ask me, I'm not a CPA.
Yes, exactly.
It's when they ask me, because you are a notary public, what should I? I'm not an attorney.
Right.
That's why we need to talk to the experts.
Neither are we. We team with the CPAs. The CPA is always the person that's going to tell the investment owner, yes, you need to do a 1031 exchange. Okay, they're at the helm. But the reason that you're going to talk to us is because you need what is known as a qualified intermediary in order to conduct the transfer that needs to be done to defer capital gains taxes on investment property.
Okay, so hold on, stay tuned, okay? And we're coming in the next video with more detail. Thank you. See you. Bye.